started fine when my blood is so high. I had high blood pressure, and when I explained some certain things to him, I'm passing through post-trauma, whatever, they suggested me to go for a therapy, but the therapy at the end of the day is going to be a government place, which I'm scared to even go there. You know?
Were you diagnosed with high blood pressure before?
No, I would not even have it in my genetic or my family background.
So it's because of the separation of your children, that is why this thing happened to you?
Yes. Yes.
Oh God, that is well.
UK-based Nigerian man is living in pain and he is facing the biggest trouble of his life. This Nigerian man and his wife and children, they moved to the UK less than 3 years ago. The man is married to a woman that they both came from the same village. They have been married before they came to Nigeria for more than 8 years. Good afternoon. The voice you were hearing before, that is the Nigerian man's voice. I will play on the voice so that you can hear the conversation I had with this man. There are valuable lessons that can be learned from this story that I'm about to share with you today. If you see any value in this content, you can support this channel by giving this video a like and share so that other people can learn. Information is power. Frank is my name for those seeing my face for the first time. This Nigerian man was initially based in Dubai. That is where he was based. He's a businessman based in Dubai and he was doing well. He left his wife in Nigeria. He used to go to Nigeria every 3 months to see his wife and children. The wife then suggested to the brother, say, look, the way things are going in Nigeria, things are becoming very tough for us and our children are growing. Why not we relocate to the United States? She said, let's move abroad. The man said, if I am going to move abroad, I would like to move to the US because of my car business. I would like to be able to do it when I move to America. The wife then said, okay, that's fine. It might be a bit challenging to get American visa to move to the US straight away. Why not we first of all come to the UK first, stay in the UK, visit the UK so that when we then go and apply for American visa, our chances of getting American visa is higher because we have traveled abroad before. The man then said, okay, since the plan is for the family to move abroad together, he is the only one that has traveled outside the country. He wanted the family to come to the UK so that they can have travel history. The man then brought the family to the UK on a visitor's visa. They arrived in the UK. Meanwhile, they had a date booked for them to have an interview with the American visa for them to get American visa. So coming to the UK was just a transit. The man and his children, they came to the UK with their wife. The man one of the man's children is diagnosed with cerebral palsy. Cerebral palsy is a neurological condition which can cause the disability for a child. They all came to the UK. They were staying in the UK. When they arrived in the UK, the wife then introduced the man to a pastor who also came from the same place with this man. The pastor then said, okay, why are you guys going back when people are coming to the UK now? They are just giving this COS. Why don't you just stay here? Then pastor then said to the man, I have helped a lot of people in your own case who came on a visitor's visa. I've helped them to convert their stay and they stay in the UK and they got what they are looking for. The man then said, are you sure? He said, yes. But we have an appointment with the embassy in American embassy in Nigeria that we're supposed to say, don't worry about that. If you have papers here, you can be flying from here to America to buy cars or buy cars from Europe or do your business. You don't need to here. In fact, this place is even closer to Nigeria. The man looked at what the pastor was telling him and he said, okay, I will follow what you're telling me because you're a man of God and you are somebody that we all came from the same village. Those people that always believe in marrying somebody from their village, listen to this story. This brother, as we are speaking now, is in pain. The man then went ahead. They stayed in the UK. The pastor said they were going to look for documents for them to work before they sort out themselves. The man was working, and he was earning money. They rented the house. They were staying in the UK. Meanwhile, the wife was hearing news that, this your child that has disability in the UK. This child, if you have papers in the UK, this child you will receive extra benefit. The government will pay you a lot of money because this child has disability. You'll be able to receive PEP and other benefits. So from there on, the man and his wife, they stayed in the UK. When they stayed in the UK, from there they started having issue there. They started having the argument, fighting and everything in the UK. The man then told his wife and said, look, I am suspecting this pastor. The way things are going with this pastor now, I think that this pastor is intention. I am questioning his intention because he said he wanted to help us before, but this help, we're not getting the COS. We are staying in the UK. I don't have, things are rough. This is not what I want. One day, the man and his wife, they were arguing at home. Before you know what, police rushed to the family's house. They came to the family's house and they started hearing the man saying, the wife saying, kill me, you will kill me, you will kill me, you will kill me, you will kill me. What is happening? Why is you will kill me? Before you know what, the man was advised that, look, because you don't have paper, you need to exit the home. One thing will lead to the other. The wife was taken out of the house. Before you know what, the woman has claimed asylum. The woman has sought asylum in the UK without the man's consent, telling the authority that the man wants to take their daughter to Africa to go and do female genital mutilation. That the man wants to take his own daughter, who is not a baby, to Africa for them to go and circumcise the baby. That the man's plan is that the girl must be circumcised because that is what they do in their family. The man said when he heard that he is planning to go and circumcise his own daughter, he was shocked. Me, circumcise my own daughter. I did not circumcise the baby when the baby was born. Why is it that now is the time that I want to now circumcise his child? The woman has already claimed asylum, and he said they can't go back to their home country because if they return back to their home country, they will be killed. And the man has already planned everything that there's no way that this woman can go back to the country. This man, who is a businessman, as we are speaking now, the man has not seen his children. He has not seen his children for a long time. The woman has obtained restraining order that if the man goes anywhere near this woman, he will be arrested. And the police have gone to the man's place of work to look for the man. Therefore, the man cannot return to work now. He doesn't have a job in the UK. He doesn't have access to his children. He is accused of planning to go and circumcise his children. And as we are speaking now, I want you to listen to this brother's voice again.
And you don't know where your children are as we speak now?
I don't know at all. I'm only seeing her posting the pictures on her Facebook page and all the TikTok, all these things. I even saw that she's even using a cheap car now, so many things.
And you were the one that brought this woman to the UK?
With my hand-earned money. Ticket, everything, flight, everything. Me,
Do you regret bringing her to the UK?
110%. 110%.
Were you, if you had watched my programs?
What is your view? This brother, as we are speaking now, who was a businessman in Dubai, cannot return back to his home Nigeria because he's stuck in the UK. He's got nothing to return back to in Nigeria. He cannot go back to Dubai. His dream of going to America has dashed. He cannot see his children. And as we are speaking now, this brother is in pain. Even the village where he came from in Nigeria, the king brought a letter, sent it to the authorities in the UK and said, in our village, we do not circumcise anybody. This woman is only making up this story in order to justify her asylum claim. That is where this man has now found himself. What is your view? Do you blame the man for bringing his wife and 3 children to the UK in search of a better life, knowing full well that their plan was to head to the United States? Or do you think that the brother made a mistake? Let me know what your views are about this story. This brother that we're speaking to today now, he is now suffering from post-traumatic stress, and he's been diagnosed with high blood pressure, a problem that he's never had since he was born. Nobody in this guy's family, according to him, has high blood pressure, but this brother is now suffering from high blood pressure and other health-related issues. That's our brother crying.
Would you have brought her to the UK?
Never. I won't even die. I won't have. That's what I'm saying. I think I've been watching the program earlier. I'll learn my lesson. Your program is just the truth. Each time I listen to your program, I'll just be screaming. I say, this is exactly nothing but the truth you are saying here.
You're still trying to sort yourself
So
out.
what's your view about, what's your advice for this brother? Do you believe that this brother made a mistake, or you think that the brother needs help? The brother is going to watch the video, him and his wife. Leave your comment in the comment section. Our brother who married a woman from the same village that they paid bride price for is now being accused of planning